All right, we're looking at Run Mouse Run, which is like Hickory Dickory Dock, I guess. Page 11 of the Bastien Piano Level 1 books. We're going to do a demonstration first, and then we're going to talk about this piece. Okay, so one of the challenges with this, first off, we've got our left hand pretty much just plays either the C chord, the 1 chord, or the 5/7. It does have one time when it has the melody. But the challenge for the left hand is going to be playing these short times when our right hand is playing more lines. Instead of going like, you've got to just play it once. All right. Also, your left hand has to be softer. They can't be the same volume because then we have this. All right. So we want to make sure that the melody is brought out. The first line and the second line are pretty much the same. Third line, nothing to it. We've got the F sharp. Then it gets a tiny bit tricky for this level and the very end. All right, now it does have a half note here in the right hand and then quarter note there. So technically the right hand would not let go until afterwards, but I think it's best to go ahead and release those at the same time. If I'm looking at just Doc, release that as you play the last notes there. All right, so with this one, that's the tempo I played it at is the tempo I would like this to come back from your when you're done with the week of practice to your next lesson. All right, starting off, it might be slower, that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and run through, it's hard to talk and play this at the same time. Run through the whole thing, this tempo. Now, the cool thing about this is that we can take this song and transpose it to make it more fun, all right? So the main thing we're going to take, we can move this along any white keys, but because we have that accidental, we're going to need to make sure that we have next to our the highest note in each hand a sharp. So I can't actually move this down to B because I won't be able to play an accidental there. I could move this down to A. So what I'm talking about is I'm going to be reading the music here like this. But if I move my hands over, and I'm not looking at my hands anyways, I can look up at the music and play, and it's going to sound different because I'm on a different set of keys. And it sounds like this. Sorry. And even with the black keys, that feels exactly like I'm playing in C, even though obviously I'm not. We could move down to this and see how that goes. That's going to sound very much like C because it's playing the same relationship between notes. When we're playing an A, the relationship between each note changes. We can also take this up and put our hands just in D position, D, E, F, G, A, but we're going to have that note as well. So let's take a listen to this. We can even go up to A. I'm sorry, E, F, G, A, B. This one's going to sound probably the weirdest. right, we can't do F, but then we get back to G. So we can do this one in E position, G, A, C, and D, which we've done those in this video. So this is just something that you can do once you get the a song down. You can start playing with it and moving it around, transposing it, just to come up with some cool new ways to play it and to have more fun with it. All right, have fun.